Hey guys, this is Eric Weingarten with Weingarten Racing. Um, I just thought I'd do a real quick video and talk about something. So I got up this morning and I was reading through some of the comments on the last video, and there was this one guy, I won't mention his name, but he's like, I'm paraphrasing, so bear with me. It said, you don't answer your questions on your comments on your videos, so I'm out. Okay, let me go ahead and start off with that. What most of you don't understand is I have a bunch of videos. So it's not just one. You might only be watching one, but there's a bunch of videos. And every one of those videos has lots of comments. On top of that, I have emails to answer, my own Facebook private one that I get messaged on, and the business one I get messaged on, and phone calls and text, all that. So sometimes things just slip. I can't spend all my time on the phone answering comments and questions. And I don't want this to sound negative, and it probably does. I just want you to understand, if I don't get to it, it's not because I'm just being a jerk. Because he also in the same comment, he'd said, you know, Richard Holder has way more subscribers than you do and more views, and he answers his questions. Good, I'm happy. But what you need to understand is I'm a one-man shop. I've got Jose that comes in, and you're like, well, you just said you're one-man shop. I have Jose that comes in. He comes in whenever I need him, but I have told him, and I do need him, but I haven't bothered him right now because his wife's pregnant. I'm not going to ask him to take away time from that. He's more than welcome to come anytime, but I'm not going to call him up and do that. I just don't want to take away his time like that. So what you see here, everything video you see is me. Every one of the heads that gets ported, everything that gets cleaned, everything that gets torn apart, it's me. All right? On Sundays on the iPhone, it gives you the amount of screen time. It's like 4 hours. I'm spending 4 hours on the phone, most of it from answering the YouTube and email stuff every day. Okay, I still have to grind. I just don't have time to answer all the questions. And I apologize for that if you doesn't get your question answered, and I'm sorry for it. But you have to realize there are other things. Now, because I don't want to be that person, and we've all had that person where they have no problem driving, but they have no idea on how to give answers to problems. So I'm going to give you guys a little bit of help. If there's any question you want answered, and you're like, I really wish you would answer this, I want you to leave it in the comments for this video. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a whole nother video, and hopefully you watch it, because I know a lot of people just watch one video or maybe two videos and don't watch the other ones. So they never see that their question really got answered in the video and not in the comments. But if you have any questions you really would like for me to answer, I'll be happy to answer them. I'll do a whole video on it. This way you can get your question answered in depth. Because also typing on this phone, for a person that's got bigger hands, it sucks. Every word I write, I have to erase it 3 times because it puts the wrong letters for some reason. And then the autocorrects is something that makes no sense. So what I want you to do, if you have a question, put it in the comments, and I'm going to make a video where I answer those questions. I've done something like this before, but there you go. But since you watched this video, I'm giving you a little bit of something. Because I don't want to feel like I'm just nothing but griping, because I appreciate all of you, all of my subscribers. By the way, I should point this out, and I don't know if people knew this, and I think YouTube has a hard time with this. I don't get paid by subscribers. I didn't know this either until I have another buddy who's on YouTube, and he's got way more subscribers than me. And he shared how much he made that month, and I shared how much I'd made that month, and I made quite a bit more. It's what I think, because YouTube really doesn't tell you because they want to keep it a secret so that you can't manipulate the system. That makes sense. What I think it is, it's the amount of hours people watch your videos. So if there's more people that watch them for longer periods of time, you get more than subscribers. That's a thought. Subscribers really don't pay. However, it doesn't mean I don't care about you, because honestly, if the subscriber count went down, I'd probably stop making as many videos, because it does take up a lot of time. But I want to give you some bonus stuff. This is what's coming up, all right? Some weird stuff. You're like, what? Right here behind me. See that head right here? This is the worst flowing LS3 head I have ever flowed. You're going to get to see that in a later video. And I mean, it's bad. As in, it's worse than a stock LS3 head bad. So, yeah. Also, it's a pain in the machine. Then I've got this one for you guys. I know some of you like, this head's dirty as all get out because I've been on the mill. You see it? That head is right there. That is a cast iron head. You're like, I thought you don't do cast iron. I don't. I'm doing a whole video on this one. This is a dart head for the IMCA B mods. So the guys that are drag racing, you have no idea what I'm talking about. But these are probably the most popular heads for circle tracks because these classes are blowing up because it's a cheaper racing class. And this head is the one that they have to run. There's two that they could choose from. But anyway, this is one of them. I floated it so I could share the results with you guys so I could talk about that head. So, well, you get to see me any work with it. You have to watch the video and find out. Other stuff's coming up. Tomorrow I'm going to put out my Thanksgiving video. I've already filmed it yesterday, and you get to watch that. If you're wondering why aren't you wearing a Ryan racing shirt and you have Ryan Morrison on? A long time ago, I went to Darren Morgan's porting class and did a private session with him down in Texas when he was at Ryan Morrison, and he gave me the shirt for free. I'm getting ready to go grind. I don't want to dirty up one of my Weingarten racing ones, so I use this. Anyway, sorry to take up your time today, but just remember, I try to answer as much as I can, and I appreciate all of you. And I like to answer questions. I don't mind if I have time, but there's a lot of other stuff that's taking up every bit of my time. So anyway, you guys take care and keep watching. I really do appreciate it.